Hi guys, and welcome to another Train Sim World Wednesday, where you join me with CSX Heavy Haul, and we're going to try and sand patch Sunrise. Yes. Ooh. Once you get reach the train, that's not proper English. Once you get right, okay. I didn't understand a word of that because like the first bit threw me off. Where's my light? There we go. Here we go. Oh, this looks... I could trip up there! Oh, I found a marker. What was that? Those? I'm here. Follow markers. Okay. There's another one here. Where's the other one? Can't see a marker. There's a nice big train here. Can't see it though, it's pitch black. It is very dark. Okay. Oh, hang on. There's that. You alright, mate? How you doing? Sorry to... Wait, you're ganging up on me. Can I sit there, please? Oh, hang on. Cab light, thank you. I'll have a bit of that. We turn the lights on. Bit of that, and a bit of that one. There we go. Oh, that's looking better in here already. Let's headlights to bright, and rear headlights to dim. Hang on. Oh, okay. Rear to dim. I didn't know that was a different one for the... Okay. That's fine. Set the reverser. Hang on. Let's do that. Forward. Release that. We're going that way. Have we got thingy? Throttle. There you go. Into one. 3.4 miles. Stop at the red signal. Okay. I got this. It's very, very, very dark outside though. Look at it. I'm just saying. We're on a bit of a gradient here as well, look. 1.5%. So I'm going to have to feather the throttle, as I call it. On and off a bit. There we go. We've got to go 3 miles apparently. Just keep an eye on that speed. There we go. Up to about 10 we can do. We've got quite a way to go. Can I go quicker than 25 please? Just a little bit would be nice. I'm assuming there's nothing out. Look how dark it is. Oh, look at that. There we go. F1 that. Well, F12 that. It's not going to be the thumbnail, but I quite like the look of it. Right. I just do. Okay. Right. Power. Don't press the horn because then you get the bow, and the bow's annoying. Yep. Remember that. Was that on this train? It was on this train, wasn't it? We've done 0.1 of a mile. We've got 380 yards to go till the next, like, signal where we might be able to speed up. Oh, that says 35.25. Can I go faster? Is it going to give me a... No, that one doesn't count. Maybe it means 35 the other way. Why it would be one speed the other way though and not this way, I don't know. Still, 200 yards and then I might be able to... Now I don't want throttle 2, throttle 1. Just a little bit of throttle. Keep a momentum going. 1.4%. It's levelling out. It's level. I still can't see anything. It's going to be good though. I'm hoping level of sunrise around ETS2 level, because like the sunrise is in ETS2. That's the pinnacle of the sunrise, I think, at the moment. I mean, there may be other games that do it better, but out of the ones I play, in terms of simulation, that does look like really nice. And people might say, oh yeah, but it does look a bit artificial, but like, I disagree. It looks really nice. Like, if you're getting to the point where I'm saying it's looking as good or better than ETS2's, then you've made it in the games industry, as far as I'm concerned. I think Dovetail have probably made it in the games industry. Here we go. We can open up the taps a bit now. We can wait. No, it's just no. We can do a bit. We can go faster for 0.7 of a mile. Might be able to get it in throttle 2 here for a bit. It's pitch black though. It's like, welcome to Pitch Black Darkness Simulator 2019. But it's like, it's gonna look good. You just like bear with me. You're gonna love it, possibly. There we go. Around the speed would be great. I've got a bit of a steep incline. It's going to hold the speed there in second. I like that. Sorry, notch 2, not second. It's not gears, Slim. Like, at least sound like you know what you're talking about. Yeah. The second notch is what I meant. In second notch. Yes. There you go. We don't seem to have a timetable, so we can take our time. This scenario, by the way, Sand Patch Sunrise, says that it should take around 70 minutes. So we shall see. I'll probably take a little bit longer. I usually do. Like, when I get it bang on, I mess up. So, like, we're better off like, oh God, is that something coming the other way? It is. What's that? It's another train. You all right, mate? I'm having good. He's going downhill. I gotta apply. Hang on, what's right? Initial. No, I don't know what's happened there. Broken it now. Stopped her. I didn't want to stop her. Release the brake. There we go. I panicked. I thought, hang on, we've got to drop the 25, but that's like miles away. Here we go. Sorry about that. Normal service will resume. There you go. That's going to knock us over in time. You just get a sunrise like later in the morning or earlier in the morning. You won't be as far down the track. That's what I mean. Yeah, we are like fairly close to that. But that says like 25 mile an hour, which we're kind of doing now anyway. So, like, I don't get your point, game. Oh, it's a yellow. Okay, so it's telling me there's a yellow next, so be careful. Hopefully by the time I get to the yellow, we'll be good. And the next one will be yellow. I mean, it's got to be yellow because the next one's red. Or one in the future is the red. So I can live at 24. Don't mind that. ...200 yards to the next speed limit, which is the same. Which was what confused me. I thought, hang on, I've got to slow down to 25, but I'm already doing 25. I need to touch the brake, although the brakes are a little bit confusing. They are. Why can't I get like my local radio station as well? Just saying. Would be nice. Would be good, right? 1.8 miles. I can handle this. We haven't got nothing on the back. Are we going to like do 70 minutes with no trailers? Surely not. Surely we've got to pick up some wagons or something. Uh-oh. That looks like a red. That doesn't look like yellow. There's my next one is yellow. Okay. It's got a yellow as well. I'm just gonna phone the office because that light was flickering. Oh, it might have been the trees. Might have been the trees in the way. I was gonna say that light looked like it was flickering then, and it needed some attention. But I think it was the leaves of the trees. We'll let it off. Right? Okay. Yellow. Bang. Done. The next signal, 2.2 miles, is red. We've got to stop before that. So I'm guessing that's going to be where the yard is. Maybe we're doing all right though. How do you guys feel this series is going? Because like we've turned this into a series, and we've got all the DLC. Oh, tomorrow there's a new one coming out. Hang on, I'm gonna mess up the name, but I'm gonna try and get the it up on the screen. It is Main Spessartbahn Uckhoffschaffenberg Schaffenberg Grummeden route. Yes, I should just spell it on the screen really, but that would involve work. But yes, that's out tomorrow. But I don't know what time tomorrow. It's a 52-kilometre route of that route that I just said, from the first one to the second one. It's got a DBBR 185.2 DB traffic red rail iron livery. It's got a DBBR 1462 in DB traffic red livery, and then it's got other stuff. I'm not going to tell you all of the stuff. But what I am going to do is I probably won't get to live stream it tomorrow. Just not going to have the time because I've got decorators or workers in, and then I've got shopping being delivered, and that's pretty much all morning and part of the afternoon before I get any time to myself. So I'm probably not going to get anything done. But I'll try and record something on Friday, or record something on Thursday afternoon and then upload it for Sunday, and then we'll do that. And depending on how many like routes it's got, because it don't tell you how many routes it's got. Oh, 5 scenarios it's got. Okay, that means we could do 2 of them straight away. I might do like record them like all 5 Thursday afternoon. I doubt I could get the time to do that, but I might record them and then like put them up like one Sunday, one next Wednesday, and then I'll keep 3 for the future. Or I can record the other 3 as and when. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But let me know them quickly, because like at least I do read your comments every day. I just don't reply to them every day. I just don't get the time to. But I want to spend some of Thursday doing that as well, like replying to everybody's comments on YouTube, because there's loads and I haven't kept up. I'm so far behind. I'm just going to spend an afternoon at it, I think, or an evening. What I'll do is I'll record once all the people's been and gone. I'll record the video, assuming I get a key, that is. If not, I'll have to buy a copy. I don't know how much it is. Yes. But yeah, I'll have to buy a copy, which I really don't want to do this week because I want to buy my train ticket, because I'm going to go to EGX Resd, which I'm going to do a separate video about. Yes, so ignore that bit. You haven't heard anything. Right, nearly there. We stopped fairly quickly. Like the speed in which this stopped was insanely quickly. And I mean the gradient is 1.5, so that's going to help us stop. a bit. I like to slow down. Just a tad. So yeah, there's all sorts going on. All sorts going on. I've got to record something Thursday or Friday for next week. I've got to record a lot tomorrow as well. Heavens forbid. Because I've got no Monday videos, no Friday videos, and no Sunday videos. Now I can't record, like, if I'm planning some Train Sim World for the new DLC, it's not out till Thursday. So I won't be able to do that until at least Thursday anyway. So that's 1 or 2 days, well at least 2 days of that. Unless we go with a normal episode next week, which I don't really want to do. Release that. Well, we're down to about 5, I'd say. Out there. That'll slow down by itself anyway. I slow it down way too quickly sometimes. Like that. Like, we've got 40 yards to go. Let's move the camera a bit. Looks like we're gonna stop all by ourselves anyway. There we go, anywhere there, dude. Right, request signal pass at danger. Yes, please. There we go. Proceed at the restricted speed. Okay. We know where we're going. Stranded. Oh, there's a stranded unit, apparently. No, not that. I don't want brakes. Is that that one? Am I going to push it? No. I am. Is that it there? Oh my lord. We might be pushing a train. No, surely not. It'd be interesting. I've never pushed a train. Surely you're not. Are you allowed to? Like, what are the rules? That'll be enough to take us all the way. Wait for a moment. Are we going to go backwards? Set revert. Ah, we're going to get in the other cab. There you go. Set handle to off. Master key cut out. Wait, what? Set what? Rail. Apparently we're doing this. Oh my lord, all the buttons. Right, set. Switch off any active lights. Right, how am I going to see? Fine, mate. You're going to sit there on your own. We're going to the other end. That's what we'll be doing. Is there a... I didn't see a switch there. Are we going to go up the wrong way? I'm going to put the light on first. I'm going to have that one on as well. I'm going to be extravagant. Right, lights. 2, 3. You've got to put the radio on. Wait, what's that one? HUD lights to control. What's that? Headlight controlling unit. Hang on. That's the one. This one's got to go to rear, dim. That one's got to go to bright. There we go. Engine run. One of those. That one's got to go on to there, I'm guessing. Lead or dead. Yeah. Turn that on. To freight. What's this on? Brake. To about 30%. Independent brake. There we go. This to release. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? What are we doing? Stop it. Oh, stop there. So we can go. Excellent. Release. Throttle brake. Throttle. I've missed something. Yeah, right. You haven't told me to put the forwarder thing in, have you? There. That's better. We're not going to get very far with the thing stuck in neutral. Stop at location. Yard track 4. 15 miles away. We can do that. We're not going to do it though if we're stuck in neutral. You didn't say anything about like stick it in forward. You've missed a step. We're going to have to give it a bit of welly because we've got a bit of weight on here now. How many? Like, I'd want to know how many wagons we've got. Like as a professional train driver, person, conductor with the tickets, I'd like to know what I've got on the back of my loco. To not know would be loco. Yeah. I've just realised my kitchen light's still on. Oh well, that's going to be on for about an hour. Let me just go and flick the switch off. Won't take a second. It's almost like a live stream. There you go. All done. Can't leave that on for that because it's a what's his name, fluorescent light. Drop that into second. Ooh, no, we're totally on 26. No, can't handle that. We're going to need to put a little bit of brake on. It needs a bit more than 30% on the old brake here, mate. Just saying. Let's see if we can keep it around that speed. I'll just put it in notch 1, that'll be alright. Occasional dab on the brake there. And release it, we'll be fine. Our weight will carry us down this gradient because it's now 1.5% down. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned. We're on the wrong track. I like to be like on the right track, but you forget trains go on both sides. I suppose it just doesn't feel right being on the left. Or it does, and it doesn't. Like, it was either I'm on the right track now, and I wasn't going up there, and the other train wasn't coming down, but it feels more likely that it's me in the wrong lane going down. But, like, I suppose, with proper scheduling, that's why trains do it. That's why you have oncoming, like, accidents. It's because you let your trains drive on the wrong side of the road. Rail. I mean, I did that intentionally then, because it's funny. It is. Here we go. Oh, a little bit peeved we're doing 25 miles an hour. No wonder these routes take friggin' 70 minutes. but we're looking for the sunshine. See, he can do 30 on that side. Why can't I go on that side? I want to go on the other side. That's probably not what that yellow sign means, by the way. I really should. The problem is you kind of want to learn the signals and the signs and all of that in these games, which is fine. And that's alright if you're playing the one game. And I really, perhaps I should. Because, I mean, when you think about it, most of my transport fever stuff I do is UK, America, and some of Europe. It gets confusing when you go into Europe because there's different countries, obviously, and then it gets like it's like a minefield. It really is. But yeah, maybe I should learn the UK and American signal systems a bit, because that would be interesting. Me putting down all the signals as well for the British Railways. I'd have to edit them though. I really would. I so want to sit here and like every one of my videos be edited, and I just don't get the time because of the volume of videos I put up. I don't get enough time to do it, unfortunately. And I need to learn my Vegas Studio better software. Then I could do that bit more efficiently, because it takes me like one video takes me a day to edit because I don't know my way around it, and I'm forever referring to YouTube tutorials to try and think, how did I just do that last time? I'm getting better. I am getting better at it. I mean, the last one didn't take 13 hours. The one before probably did. Like when I do full on like time lapse with a lot of music and I'm downloading all the music, trying to find the right tracks to go on from each other. Hoping that's green. It says green. It says green on my right one. So you said, does that signal there, the left one, mean green but then going red afterwards? Because surely it should be green and going yellow afterwards. Too fast, just a smidge, not too much. I don't mind a smidge. Can make up for that lost time from earlier. So yeah, I don't know. I want to learning signals and that on top of like learning Sony Vegas and then editing each video. It's just too much. And then if I go back to work, I'm going to be like, I'm going to have to have a real serious, which, like, if you abbreviate, it becomes Realius, apparently. Yeah, it does. It's a new word. I've invented it. Every time somebody says that now, they've got to pay me £1. Or $1. I'll accept $1. I know it's not £1, but, yeah. Maybe the equivalent in dollars. That would be better. A little bit for the exchange rate. Yeah, I'll have to have a serious consideration of where we go with the channel, because like it will continue, and I'll work on how I can get daily videos out. They just might have to be a little bit shorter or a little bit more fragmented, and maybe not every, well, they're not every day at the moment anyway. But working on it. I do apply for jobs that are like what I'd be interested in. I just don't get success, which is weird, because I'm not a stupid person. You'd think you'd get an interview. Something's holding it back somewhere. I don't know what it is. We've still got 14 miles to go, but it's looking nice. The sun. No, that's just a headlight on the windscreen now, I think. That's the cab light reflecting, isn't it? Yeah, if I turn that off, look, there you go. But it's becoming a little bit more. There you go. We'll keep that on. But the sky looks a little bit brighter. So yeah, I don't know. I apply for jobs and don't get anywhere. And you'd think with my sort of background, like having run, I think what it is where I've run companies before. They look at you. You've been a manager. You've run small businesses, and then you're applying for just like generic roles, and they're thinking, why are you doing that? But I don't want the pressure anymore. It's like it's catch-22. Maybe I need to apply for something a bit more fitting. But then, like, this is a question, and I shouldn't, but I kind of feel like I'd be a bit embarrassed applying for a job, say, of XYZ salary, a decent salary, a high salary, not a super high salary, but like decent enough for me anyway. But what most people would say, "Oh, I wish I was on that money," and more fitting to previous roles that I've had in the past. But then, like, I've not got a car, and it just feels so strange not having a car and applying for a job like that. Everybody say they should give you a company car, Slim, but yeah, it doesn't work like that, not in the real world. You only get those nowadays if you're a sales job or a regional manager. You don't get company cars. They cost too much for the companies. I'm thinking it's getting a little bit brighter here. I want to turn that light off over there. Can I turn the cab light off? That one. Yes. I almost got the mouse there. There we go. Whoa, we're going too fast now. Slow down. Bring it down. Oh, we're getting a 50-mile-an-hour stretch. We can speed up. We've got to wait for the back of the train to go for it, though, haven't we? We do need to slow down initially. I'm wondering, like, I wish there was a shortcut key for that. Yeah, it's too dark. Oh, now I've lost it. There it is. It's just a little bit too bright for my eyes, governor. We got 3 tracks now. When did that become 3 tracks? Don't know. We're in, I think, notch 1. Yeah, we're in notch 1. Ding 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 ding. Oh, 2 tracks again. We'll be able to give it some welly soon. Yeah, I want it to stay there. Bridge! Oh, here we go. Start piling on the power. Where's the power? Right, that's notch 4. I'm not getting the amps. Where's my throttle gone? Into 1, into 2, into 3. I mean, we're building speed, but we're not. Here we go. Smack it in throttle 8. My throttle seems to have gone funny. I don't think the throttle's working. They're on. There we go. Oh, now we've got it. We got 0 amps though. Here we go. Throttle 6. Now we've got it. All the power on the pumps. Another ding 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 ding. Push that a little bit more. Got a green and 2 reds on the left. What does that signal mean? I'm guessing as well, like, as you go across the US, it's going to have different signals in different places. Now we're motoring. This is what I'm talking about. There we go. Up to 50. I can just toggle up between 6th and 7th notch. Oh, I like this. This is how you drive one of these things. Got a slight downhill, but that's alright. I'm happy to sit at 49 in 6th notch. So did we set on here? We set the independent, right? That's okay. What is the independent brake? Right, what's the difference between an independent and a dynamic? Why can't I set the dynamic? That's what I want to know. And can I turn my cat light switch off yet? No, not really. Almost. I'll have a look outside. It's still like pitch black. Kind of. I've got the sounds again now. Hey, only 10 miles to go now. Yeah, we're making up good time. Right, I was in 6th. Let's do 7th. Let's push it up a little bit. Waiting for that sunrise to happen. It's going to happen probably in the last few miles, I guess. Like it'll get really nice and sunny. But we've got a red light turned up on the. What's the? Why is that gone red? Over there. Red sky at night? I don't know. 600 volts. Don't go sticking your finger in there then. I feel we're getting somewhere. I feel the light's coming up a bit. We're making good time. Oh, interesting. Broken fence there. Did you see that? It's too windy. Oh no, the telegraph poles and the odd ones like to the side. Let's count. There's one. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they kind of disappear there. 6 and then a wobbly one. 1, 2, 3 and a wobbly one. Okay, they're randomised then. Kind of. I like this route. This is one of my favourites. Well, that's what you need. I wonder if you can favourite scenarios. I've never looked. Is there a way to say, I like this route? Can I put it in the favourites because I want to play it again at some point? Like, if I do a live stream, you're going to tell me which ones are good and which ones aren't anyway. Just hover there between the 5th and 6th. 6th and 7th even. We're getting a bit too fast now, but it'll slow down. He says we're speeding up. We might have a runaway train here. These are down. That'll be enough. That'll be plenty. We need a banked curve here. We are leading. I like this. Like, you get a full sense that, like, you could turn this light off. I mean, we can. Well, I think we can. I'm enjoying that. There we go. We're going to have it like that. The window's a bit dirty. I need some washer jets on there. It's interesting that when we were at like 0.6 going down, in the 6th notch I was holding, which is what I'm in now, I believe. There you go, throttle 6. Yeah, in the 6th notch I was holding 48. Now we've got lesser of a gradient down, so it's shallowing out, it's flattening out, whatever you want to call it. It seems to be picking up a bit more speed. So obviously somebody's been along and polished and greased these bits of track a bit more. That's what I'm thinking. But it's looking nice now. Ooh, little station. Like good station or something there, a little refueling point or something. There's probably collectibles there. We need to do a live stream at some point. We really do, so that we can go and get some of these collectibles. Maybe have a look at the North Pennine or whatever it was. Is it North Pennine or Northwest Pennine? I can never remember. The Pennine route, because we've completed that one. We're getting through. I've still got quite a few scenarios left. I've got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 26 routes, including this one. So we'll be down to 25 weeks worth. How many is that? That's approximately 6 months worth, I think. So we've got enough. Next light is yellow. No, it's green. So we've got a train ahead of us. It's probably that one we saw earlier. What's it looking like now outside? It's getting better. It's getting better. There's that red sky. It's coming up behind us. We want it to come up a little bit more so we can get a really good screenshot. We're hunting the screenshot. We want it for the thumbnail. Oh, we're going to slow down. 35. Why? 0.8. I'm gonna have to watch this. Whoa. We've got a bit of distance. So let's take the power off. Start backing her down a bit. I feel this is a good time to back her off. It's trying to confuddle me. That's what it's doing. Oh, look at that. Perfect. 35. 34, and we're just coming into it now. Bang. Perfect. Almost. I was a little bit soon, but that wasn't bad. For a professional like myself. Obviously it's because of this curve. Oh, we're gonna drop to 25. Really? We might be switching tracks, maybe. I don't know. We've got 1.5 miles to go. We were doing well at 50 as well. Just bank the corners, developer. It'll be fine. Don't worry if it's not quite the same as real life. I do get various comments in Discord and in the comments of the videos and via Twitter and DMs and Facebook messages and stuff. I get them all over the place. Of, you know, they've done this bit wrong, they've done that, and like, you gotta give them a due. It depends on where they get their source of information. They're like trying to do a lot of routes all over the world. I mean, mainly America, UK and Germany. That's where their main markets are. But they might not necessarily all know exactly where every single millimetre of blades of grass go. Come on. Now some of you say, yes, but that's a historic building that's been there since, like, beginning of time. Which I kind of understand. I like to give these developers a benefit of the doubt. Because unless you guys tell me, I wouldn't know. So maybe they don't. Go on their forums. If you feel so strongly about it, what you should do is go on their forums and say, like, that one needs to be, like, further up along the route. It's slightly in the wrong place. But be nice and say, is there any reason why it's in the wrong place? Don't say, that's in the wrong place. Rah! Don't do that. Because, like, chances are they're just, like, ignore you. But if you do it as if they're going to say, oh, actually, now you come to mention it, do it like that, you see. Right, 400 yards, we got to be doing 25, so I need to be braking probably a bit more than that. I don't know, though. I'm going to go with it. If we're over a little bit, it's not going to be too bad. In fact, I think we're going to be fairly spot-on-ish, maybe, nearly close. It's going to be close. 26 and we've got 150 yards. 20, we're perfect. See? I know these things. I know how trains slow down and, like, move and stuff. There, bang! Straight on the money. There you go. Alright, now I'm speeding a little bit. We're not far off. It's awkward to keep this lower one. There's less of a margin of error. So yeah, don't go on the developers forums and rant and rave. Yeah, you've done this wrong and that. Just go, oh, is there any reason why you've put that where you have? Because from all the info, like, I used to, like, ride that route, or from the information I see, shouldn't it be here? And you might find there's a valid reason why they've had to put it where they have. Yeah, could be. And I'm not referring to anybody in particular. I get various messages like this. Just saying. So, like, you might be thinking, oh, he's talking about my message that I sent him. It, like, might not be yours. There's more than one of you. I do say that. Just saying. Do it in a nice way. Like, there's a guy on the forums at the moment for Transport Fever who's saying hard is just insanity mode in Transport Fever. I've played hard. If you think hard is, like, so hard, you should have tried it in beta. Like, all the beta testers will tell you it was friggin' impossible then until they balanced it on virtually the day of release. I mean, I was sat here thinking if this game releases in its state, no one is going to be able to play it even on normal mode. It was that difficult to try and make any money. But, like, the balancing hadn't gone in. But I was, like, secretly worrying about Transport Fever. But yeah, there's a guy on there, he's going off, but people like give him suggestions and he throws them back in the face. And it's like, well, like, obviously you don't want help and you're considering that, like, thing. And, like, he gets statistics from nowhere. He comes up with these statistics saying, oh, 98% of the people or something. I'm just, like, picking a figure out of the air here. He might not have said that in his actual post. Just for legal reasons, I'm going to say that. But yeah, 98% of them play it on easy. And then, like, the next statements, he's saying the majority of the rest of the players, like, there's loads of them apparently, who's playing in hard, can't do the achievements. And it's like, where are you basing that on? The only thing you can get that off of is the Steam achievements. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're not playing hard. This just means that they're not doing the achievements. I've played on hard quite a few times, and I don't do achievements. I don't like Steam achievements. I don't care. Really don't interest me at all. They don't in any game. It's like, because games do have stupid achievements that, like, you'll end up spending so much time trying to get, and you'll get super frustrated, and it's just like waste my time. I'd rather enjoy the game. Down a little bit. We've got a yellow now. This is getting interesting. No, I don't want that. I want that. Here we go. We're starting to get daylight. I'd like to get. Ooh, this could be the money shot right here. I'm thinking. Hang on. Kind of. We're speeding a little bit. Yeah, so I mean, like, just because he shouldn't be reading in the fact that, like, because people haven't done the achievements means that they're not playing on the hard, because that's the only way he can be getting the stats that he's getting, is he's reading it from that. Because otherwise, like, there is no stat. There's no stat to say how many people are playing the game on difficulty. Like, the only way you'd be able to get those stats is if that information was being handed back to Urban Games. Which I'm pretty sure it isn't. We've got to slow to 20 anyway, so let's bring it down. What's 2 reds and a white mean? I don't know what that means. We're 2.4 miles out. I'm guessing we're changing lanes here. Oh yes, we're going across. Thank God it's picked the lanes automatically, because otherwise I'd be stuck. 15? We're going to slow it down to 15 very quickly. Oh blimey. Let's slow it down to 14. That'll do. As the screenshot, perhaps. Release the brake. There's another train there. Oh, I like that. Cannot actually. I bet you we're going to be at the bridge. That's going to be so annoying. There's a money shot here. Here's the money shot. Ready? Any moment. No! Get out of the way, tree! Oh, you've ruined it. Trees! You've ruined it. That was the money shot. That was the money shot right there, and the trees ruined it. Sorry, guys. I had it then. We were there. If that tree hadn't come up, I could have F12 that, and that would have been the money shot. But no. Somebody in the development team decided to put a tree there. Oh, if you're listening, dev team, could you remove that tree? And I can nip back in, take another screenshot. Well, actually, if you could just take the screenshot and send me the screenshot, that would be even better. That would be fantastic. Ding, 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 ding. Why have I kind of think I've lost the F2 thing. I'm worried. I might have knocked F2 and turned the thingies off of like when the signals are on and stuff. I think he's clear. Pop the brake on a bit. Hopefully I haven't turned that off. I can't remember how to turn it back on. I'd have to go through 1,000,000 posts. I thought it was on the options. Maybe it's just gone off because there's no signals. I just feel we're yet to get the screenshot that I want. It's got to be that way. There's a long yard going around the wrong way. But you can never tell with this game. Apart from if you bring up the map. But if I bring up that, it probably does go back. Yeah, it does. It goes round and then in. There you go, it's fine. Going a little bit quick. That, I've only just noticed that, right? The radio, I got it quiet then. Because that was coming in my left ear. When I moved, it went central. Have they got that as directional? Because, like, if you can have that as directional, why can't I have track IR? Just saying. They so need to put it in. I'm telling you now, if I win like 130 million on the lotto, I'm going to go to Dovetail and Urban Games, and I'm going to pay them to put in certain features into the game that would make the games better. They're just going to do it. I'm going to pay them to do it. I've decided. If I make it big, it's going to happen. You heard it here. By then, these games will probably be like null and void, or that would never happen because I'm not going to win the lotto. But that's not the point. You just got to imagine, what if? It's like, that's an interesting theory as well. Like, if any of you won, say 100 million on the lotto, would you go to your favourite games developer and pay them to add something in the game that you feel would be beneficial for everyone? I'm doing that because I can lighten it a bit in Photoshop. Some of these pictures, I can mess with the curves. We're still 1.5 miles away. We're like the same distance. I do think I've turned off that screen up the top right. I'm a little bit worried. But we're doing okay. We haven't broken anything yet, which is a miracle. And that begs another question. If you did win the lotto and you did go to your favourite company, what would you ask for? Ooh, maybe that should be left for a live stream. Don't answer that in the comments. We'll keep that for a live stream. I don't know when the next live stream is, but come along to it. Oh, I do know. It'll be Friday. The next one. It's always on a Friday after the Wednesday. We do a bit of farming sim on YouTube. So come along to the YouTube farming sim and remind me of that question, because like that's a good question. Let's see if we can get like a lot of people in this weekend, this Friday, because we're going to sell the farm this week. Interestingly, we've got one person that's struggling to get his game to not crash on the server for some reason. I'm trying to work it out with him. Otherwise he's going to have a problem, because we are switching maps, unfortunately. I have to favour the many. And I kind of want to do the new farm that we got lined up. Because it's going to be good. 1.2 miles. We're nearly there. I am so concerned I've turned that menu off somehow. Oh, hang on, no. What did that do? That brings up my frames per second and milliseconds. Can you see that? You can. Oh, look at that. That's not bad. Well, it is, but it's not good, but it's not bad. I like the fact you can pull it up. Does that actually, let me see. That does marry in with what... Oh, it is pulling off the card correctly then. That's interesting. Yeah, I've got nothing up the top here. No, like I can't do it. But top right underneath the score should be like stuff. Oh, here we go. We've got some wagons here, look. That's not a bad screenshot out there. So you want the sun in the background, but it silhouettes it too much. There we go. Alright, that's the last one I'm doing. Not doing any more. I've taken up to that point where it says 0.9. I'm guessing I'm on track 4. I might do one more. Look at that red coming through there. Lovely, isn't it? But I did it. I had it. The other one was clearer. .7 of a mile, we've nearly done it. We're on time as well. I'm guessing we might have to unhook the train though. We don't always, we might just have to turn it off. We might have to go all the way back. No, because we're coming up we're at 65 minutes of the 70. But technically it's 5 minutes left. We're almost there. Idle the throttle. Can you hear that? Ear to ear. Actually, I don't know if it records it like that, but it's definitely doing it in my ear. I don't know what they're saying. I almost want to turn that radio up a little bit. Is there a volume knob on it? Oh, no, yeah. Interesting, I can put my light on though. I've got a torch. I like that. Less than 600 yards. Ticking in here. We'll open the window now. There you go. The sound of my voice will change. Possibly. Here we go. Close. I'm going to start slowing her down a bit to about 10. Yeah. Oh, the next light's come up now, look. There you go, it's working still. We're good. A little bit of power on here. Just ticking her over. Cruising her down to the right point. I mean, nobody else has brought their train down this far, so why should I? I kind of want to get out and see how long the train is. Right, we need to brake now. Maybe not. A little bit more. A little bit more. So close. Come on, a little bit more. I think that'll do. Service brake is on. Right. Anywhere here, do. Thank you. I just go. Can we see the back of the train? I don't know if we can. Apparently it's 6 yards away from... No, it's not 6 yards. Okay, so it's just through that S-bend. Oh, it's not too bad then. Right, so... we've got to set the reverser to neutral. Yeah. Got to set this to full. These to off. And before we do turn everything off, by the way, you should also remember, close your windows. Because you don't want vandals getting on here. Oh, I've got to get out anyway. Your morning here is done. Climb down the steps, look at your wonderful train. Look at that. I'm going to take one last screenshot. In the morning sun. Kind of like... I want to get the morning sun in. No, I can't get that in. Like that. There you go. Guys! I think that's going to be the end. It's going to say walk to car. I don't want to walk to the car. That should be the end. Make me walk. I don't like walking. What I was going to say, we cross these tracks with all... any care in it, you know. There you go. Right. If you have liked this video, hit... Oh, Nice work, because we'll be able to get the service back up and running again as soon as the line has been cleared. Your work, however, is done. There you go. Right, if you've liked this video, hit the like button. Feel free to comment down below. I should have a comment to say, Slim, that actually did take you dead on 70 minutes. Like, almost to the second. Like, that was perfect. How can you do that, Slim? I don't know, but it was a good attempt, I think. So you can comment about that. Any tips, questions, or ideas you got, chuck them down below. I will eventually get to you. I will put all the usual links for Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and Patreon all in the description of this video, but most importantly, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and share the odd video out. That's it today, guys. So until the next time, it is goodbye from me for now. Bye-bye.